welcome everybody. Welcome in. Droning with Jamie Show number 10. Welcome in everybody. Welcome. As we're here with a 10 episode show. So I've been really not updating my live videos lately. So now I finally stuck to a schedule of being here for all my fans every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, okay? So thank you. Hello. Shout out to you, Princess. Shout out. Thank you very much. Lots of love. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna do a show every night, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And thank you for everybody that has just went on my live. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the all notification and thumbs up. Everybody does. Much appreciate it. Shout out to Keegan Campbell. What's up, buddy? Welcome in with my first show, buddy. Welcome. So anyways, quick subjects here. So the DJI Mavic 3, it's 3 years old now. Hard to believe. Crazy. It will be November 5th. That'll be 3 years old of my equipment that I have today. You know what? Like DJI just keeps on coming out with stuff, and they just keep on upgrades, and that's just how these things happen, you know. My drone still does what I need to do. It still does business-wise, photographs, my YouTube, everything. So I still like it. Not upgrading quite yet. Shout out also to Lucky Boy Mix. What's up, buddy? What is up, bro? Welcome in. And everybody that's just started to join my live, going to do a live show every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Every Saturday night, 9 o'clock till 10, join me here, okay, guys? So, and thank you very much. Thank you for loving my videos, Princess. Really appreciate it. No, thank you. So anyways, and we have person from all the way from Philippines. Have a lot of fans Philippines. Shout out. Absolutely. I thought you were from Philippines. That's awesome. I have a lot of fans global wise everywhere. So appreciate it. I know I'm comical. So anyways, so the winter time is coming, unfortunately. I hate winter. But I like the winter time of getting the photos, getting the videos, getting some cool shots with the ice forming, breaking up, the ice turning under the other ice sheets, etc. And it's always very fun when it comes that time of year. I'm always sitting in my vehicle, 9 out of 10. The time I'm always out of my vehicle, that 10% out of 90, I'm FPVing. So I'm out shooting, and I am basically FPVing that stuff, guys. So I'm not really in my vehicle when I do some of the ice FPV shots. Shout out, Matt. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Thank you. Keep it up, Jamie. Much appreciate it. Always love the comments. Appreciate it, everybody. But and also my subscribers count with everything here too. It's hard to believe that I'm almost hitting the 3K already. My channel has grown a lot more in 2024. So it's grown up a lot more with more subscribers, have more new fans. And this is the thing, when you have other people joining in with the channel and other people with the subject, you know, everybody's saying, you know, this guy Drone with Jamie, this good video, or this, you know, this blah, blah, blah. And the words just travel around. So you get more people and you get more spreading the love and the joy, you know, of my drone channel. and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it never slows down. It's just the channel just keeps growing and growing, and sometimes I'm really not paying attention with my counts and new subscribers, and much apologize, because there's so many people coming in and out my channel and other people that are staying, and this is where I apologize when I can't get everybody individual. But when I get comments, I always get back to my subscribers or people that visit my channel. I always get back to the people. Okay, I always get the comments back, and that's the thing. And doing my videos and doing my editing, I love doing it. It's my spare time. It's so much fun. But more also, it's better when you're actually filming it live and actually getting the shot. And then you're like, this is going to be cool. Showing my fans and showing people, this is going to be a cool video to see. Check this out. And they're just like, wow, it's so beautiful. It's so nice. And the fall leaves and everything, when the leaves were on, there's a few trees that have leaves on, but they're almost pretty much gone now. But when they were on, and then doing these videos and showing people, like when I was doing it live, there's nothing but better than doing it live than doing it in the edit in the studio, because every one of those flights that I do, I don't forget. I remember them all, right? And I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Princess. Thank you. And that's the thing. When you're into making your videos and you're creating your videos, I always want to try to find, okay, what works good for this music, what works good to go with this scenery. So what kind of music am I going to use? So a lot of people also ask me videos I use and my sound quality. I'm using Epidemic sound, right? So I'm using that, and I'm putting in the videos what I think that is cool and what goes with it. And I'm like, okay, this is the song I'm going to use. This is going to be the beat I'm going to do. So let's use this type of music, okay? And that's the thing. Welcome in, Lucy. Welcome. Hello. And that's the thing. It's cool to, when you start getting into the film editing and then getting the right music to it, it just goes good with the beat or what the scenery is, whatever I'm filming. So and then also I had also been away from YouTube a little bit too, also from doing my live videos, because I had a good friend of mine that got killed in a dirt bike accident, and it set me back not getting into my YouTube and getting into create my videos. So I kind of stepped back a bit, and I haven't really edit much in my studio for my YouTube video, because I had lots, but my mind wasn't into the game of getting back into filming, getting into the editing, all that stuff. So I've had a lot of people ask me, why you haven't loaded up as much as normally you do. And that was the reason why, because I just wanted to have a break, and this is why. And now I'm back getting into what I like doing, what I always love doing. And plus my friend too, Bradley, he always wanted me to do better with my channel and always was excited with different things that I was doing. So then I thought to myself, you know what? I still like doing what I do. So get back into the studio, get back into filming, get back into the YouTube world, and get back into something I like doing, So, and as Princess Love would say, but when I started my channel, I worked very hard with them on my live video, and shout out also, but I'm trying. And that's the thing. You just do something what you exactly, and you do something that you want to try, work hard with it, and get your channel where you want to get to, right? And that's the thing with me. I just, you know what? There's no set schedule. It's what you want to do to work with your channel harder and loading up when you want to load up and how you want to get your channel going, because there's some bigger people, bigger subscribers, bigger other people, and that doesn't really matter. It doesn't care. It's just a number. But the thing is when you do something you have a passion doing and you like your channel and you like what you're doing and you do these things, it's easy, and you don't think about it how much you're working hard until you keep loading up, doing different things, doing whatever subject you're doing. If it's not droning, if it's home cooking, whatever, you just don't think of what you're doing. You just do what you like doing. You have the passion, and everything just comes natural, right? So absolutely, totally agree. So also want to talk about in the Quebec area too. I'm going to do a lot of flying out towards Quebec area. So I'm going to leave Ontario, and that's the province where I live in Canada. And Quebec is kind of separate from Ontario because you're out of Ontario. So basically, I'm going to get some filming going on in Quebec. There's so many beautiful waters. A lot of small little body waters. So many different locations where you can do a lot of droning. And I just haven't really got out to travel and do stuff. Now I'm going to. And that's the thing. And so the thing is when you go to a different province, the regulations are different, but they're only different with the airspace when you have a Canadian drone pilot, and you just have to be careful when you're looking on the map where you can fly, where you can't, and it's all good. So, and this is where I want to do more filming in Quebec, get more different locations and go. And as Mr. Campbell would say, you should really get a nice high view above the eagle's nest in the air. And absolutely. I've had people say that, but the thing is with them, with the whole territory, with the eagles and that, they're very territory. They will take a drone out, but from a distance, I probably would take a nice good shot. You know what? If I was in the right location at the right time and go. And I had a lot of people also ask me too, Eagle's Nest. So Eagle's Nest is out in Calabogie. That's an area where you don't want to fly, okay? Because it's kind of native land that way. And there's a lot of things that you don't want to get mixed up with the culture and with doing legal stuff where you should not be doing, okay? But it'd be kind of cool to get into something like that, like you say, the Eagle's Nest, and get from a distance. So that would be something pretty cool to do. So I agree with Mr. Campbell, Mr. Keegan. So so the person that I'm mentioning, Mr. Campbell, so I know him in person, great guy. And I have people that come on live that I work with, my coworkers, and they come on live with my Droning with Jamie. So it's some people I know in person and other people that I don't. And that's the thing. Everybody come together. Everybody have the love, This is awesome. So, so they've been also talking about, I want to talk about is the Mavic Pro 4. So they're talking DJI Mavic 4 Pro. They're going to come out with a Mavic 4. They are. Been talking about it, but the thing is if they're going to come out with a Mavic 4, when would it be? I'm predicting next year, probably. So that's where I want to wait and save my money up for and get the Mavic 4 and purchase that, because I know with the Mavic 4, because I have a Mavic 3, I know that the advanced technology will be a lot more than it would be with the Air 3S. So, um, but other than that, too, in the Quebec area, um, like I say, there's so many lakes out there that I want to drone, get some different videos for my channel, load them up, and show you the beauty, how beautiful it is out in Quebec, because there's so many different places of it. So, also with the wintertime too, I want to get basically winter shots with some snowmobiles. So I want to get some snowmobile video footage of that. So that'd be kind of cool to get into something like that. So I'm gonna try to do different things for this winter coming up with it. I also want to do some videos of four-wheeling in the wintertime, ATV in La Rose Forest with the FPV. So I want to get some videos of that. I want to get videos of snowmobiles, racing for my channel. I want to get a lot more different things for this upcoming winter. So, as Princess would say here, some people love your video because you are a good YouTuber person. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. And as Matt would say here, Hannah and Josh have an ATV now. We should go on tour someday. Very nice. I like that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Love it. Um, but basically I want to get more videos for the wintertime doing just different exciting things too. Snowboarding too in the wintertime with videos. Skidoos, like I say, ATV, the whole 9 yards. Get a little bit more, spice up my channel a little bit more with different videos. And this is what I want to do. So let's do something different on that subject. So, just so everybody knows what I'm thinking about up the upcoming winter. I don't want to talk about winter, but I know it's coming. So this is how what I think about the upcoming stuff. So, my Facebook group, Droning with Jamie, it's been really good. 736 people in the group. I noticed with my Droning with Jamie Facebook, it seems to be more I'm loading, other than videos, I'm loading up my photographs, but I'm also loading my photographs also up with my community page. So my community page on my YouTube channel, I have my photos up there, plus my Facebook group. And I noticed with my Facebook group on Droning with Jamie, it basically, I seem to get more people coming in more when I load up more photos. So it seems to be with the Facebook is the photos more than anything than the videos. Videos a little, but I seem to be a lot more with the photos than the videos. And then my YouTube for strictly videos, of course, plus my photos on my community page, right? So they're on, but my YouTube for strictly with videos, I have a lot more members, a lot more subscribers. So that's the way I kind of look at it. So my TikTok too, it's linked to my YouTube video, my Droning with Jamie. So in my link there on my top there, you can check out my TikTok with different things. So I have other videos of upload of short videos with it. Summertime went good. Summertime was really good for droning this year, but I found in July wasn't a really good year for droning. It was nothing but rain, fighting with rain all the time. Drones and rain do not mix. And July was a really, really, really shit month. June was somewhat okay. August, September, October were the best months for droning I found this year in Ontario. Okay. I always wanted to do another shot too in the video. of getting a storm coming from a distance over the Quebec side before it rains. But the thing is, when you try to get a photo of the light out of the sky, you're always going to get the rain. And once you get the downpour rain, your drone is wrecked. And this is risky moves to do and risky ways to approach things like that. So it's kind of, yeah, I like to get one and get a shot with that, but it's very risky with that. Shout out to LMG. Shout out. Thank you for joining. Welcome in to Droning with Jamie Show. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, but other than with the purchasing my ATV, my CF Moto 1000, since I purchased it in April, and since I've been in a lot of areas with my drone, there's been a lot of different places where you couldn't get with a vehicle that you could get with the four-wheeler. I'm very happy that I made my purchase when I did, and also to spice it up. So, and this is the thing what kind of makes me unique with my channel is, as my shirt right here, my FPV, I not only just do camera drones, I also do FPV. So when I do FPV, I'm doing really low different shots. And then when I'm doing camera drones, I'm doing photographs. I'm doing way up in the air. I'm doing long, travels with it, everything. So my two drones with my both YouTube, those two drones are my workhorses. They are my assets for Droning with Jamie, business, YouTube, everything. They're my asset, both of them, the FPV and the Mavic 3. The Avata 2 is also going to be a huge asset these upcoming. And with the Avata versus the DJI FPV, the DJI FPV is really high, really bulk, as the Avata 2 very flat. It's just like a paper plate, getting these small gaps, and it's a lot better for flying into close proximity. So I also had somebody ask me to with my incident I had 2 years ago with my Mavic 3 with a Hawk. And this is the thing that people ask me all the time, if you get in situations where you fly and you have birds of prey up there and coming at your drone, do you ever get nervous? I always do when there's birds flying coming towards my drones all the time. I think my most fear is not over land, it's over water, because the water, this is where you get your fear, over the water, especially when something happens. You're not getting this drone back, okay? You're not getting it back, and it's not coming back. So, but other than that, so I like to talk about, I had a few people ask me with some advice with some drones and stuff like that. I basically wanted to talk with people basically with the mini drones and the bigger drones. If you're going to get into the hobby or get into, basically into a little bit more hardcore like myself, you want to start with a mini drone. Go with a mini drone. You don't have to have a license. You're good to go. And I'll buy with the flight restrictions and try it out to see if you like it. You know what? It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice with these drones and their limitation, okay? And then being close to different things. It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. You're going to have crashes. You're going to learn. Sometimes you learn from your costly mistakes, and sometimes your mistakes cost you a lot more higher. And this is the joys of getting into the hobby. of learning basically how to approach into the drone industry and how you want to get into it. Do you want to do a recreation? Do you want to do a business? Do you want to do it um, YouTubing, YouTubing, everything, anything? So start with investment with a $500 drone, and then work your way up. You don't have to spend the really big high money, the $2, $4, $6,000 drones. Start from the small, start with the low price, then see how you want to go with it. So this is exactly how I started. This is exactly how I got into it. And like I had Matt here the comment earlier in the video with our live show here. Like I started with a DJI Spark, and I paid $300 to a good friend of mine, and it just took off from there. So it's the way you want to get into it. It's the way you want to approach it. It's the way, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you're really not out of a whole lot of money, and you just sell it. When you have these bigger drones and you sell, you got to deregistrate them. You got to have somebody that has a license in Canada. I mean, if it's in Canada or the States, everywhere is different with the laws. But in Canada, if you were going to get rid of the drones, and like myself with my drones, I would have to deregistrate it, and I would have to make sure that somebody has a license before it gets brought to them, or they have a license for themselves to register it in their name. So it's a lot of big deal with these bigger drones. So start off with a mini, see how you like it, and go from there, right? So back in my video too with the winter time, I really liked how some of the ice were broke up in these big chunks, and how the current of the Ottawa River, how it turned these big chunks of ice, and they went down underneath the big sheets of ice, and how strong the current was. When I did that film last year and I put it on my YouTube and I did my shorts, I was over the 1.2K, and then just kept going up with views. But the thing is, it caught my eyes to put a video out for everybody to see how strong these currents of these different small rivers and lakes, how bad they can be in the wintertime with the water flow. And if you were ever on it, you wouldn't survive. And that's the thing cool about with drones, that you can actually see from a safe comfort in your vehicle and not be in life situation or harm, and see this crazy current, how much it takes and to move the ice. And it's so cool, and so unpredictable how bad Mother Nature can be. So also with the ice too, when I found it was like they were kind of broke up, washed up shore. So all these little small ice that was washed up shore, they were like on top of the main ice, and it was like little gem crystals. So that was kind of cool to see. And you see all these little ice chunks, but from up above it looks like little crystals. And how cool how the ice is formed, right? So I've had people too, even flying in the wintertime and sitting in my vehicle, okay, and sending the drone way over by the ice. I'm sitting basically on the hill, and I see the drone from a distance, and people are parking beside me, and people are looking at me strange, and they know I'm operating because I have this huge screen. I'm sitting here in my driver's seat, and I'm flying, and they obviously know it's my drone, and they're looking over there, and they're like, "Wow, that's so cool!" You know, a lot of people are fascinated in drones, I find, and seeing how cool these technology is, what we have today. You know, and I noticed too with the small the generation now, today, they don't know, they know a bit about drones, but they have no interest in drones. And it's kind of weird to see something like that. And I really thought, you know what? I was like, hey, like, you guys don't really into droning. No, they're not. It just seems to be the category of the people from 27 and on that are more interested in drones, and people that are younger from under that age, you couldn't care less of, doesn't appeal to them with drones. Because I've asked a lot, and I was just like, wow, they really not really too much interested in drones. It's kind of weird with people with their age category. Um, but maybe it's different in other different countries. But like around my country and asking people, they're just like, they don't really care. So I found that pretty weird. So with the tech these days, right? Um, so but you'll see my videos coming up with my Quebec videos. Uh, I want to get back to Otter Lake too. That was in one of my videos in my YouTube channel. That was about 2 years ago, and that was a really, really, really good videos with them. So people like them, and yeah. Anyways, other than that, I appreciate everybody that came into my live Droning with Jamie show, and thank you, Lucy, too. She's giving me the, oh, are you done? You're getting boring near the end, Jamie. Come on. Shit. Um, but I'm happy that people came to my show, and at least people know what's up, what's coming up of these upcoming shows. So my next show will be next Saturday at 9 o'clock at night, Eastern time, same time. So my show I'll actually have here, sitting here, certain drones and specs on them, and we will talk about some of my equipment that I use, and that'll be on my next show, okay? And you guys can check it out. So lots of love to everybody, and thank you for joining me at Droning with Jamie Show number 10, and I will see you next Saturday, okay? At 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I meant. Sorry. See you next week. Bye.